Hello there, and welcome back to myself playing Disco Elysium. We are investigating a weird paranormal area. We should be investigating the body, but ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. A vague androgynous portrait of a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Unlock the door with the key.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
Open the door and enter. Sand is dripping from the punch bag. Okay, you want to say something, Kim?
What is this place?
Lieutenant stares at the dusty train equipment. Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages.
He draws a stripe of dusty floor on the dusty floor with his
I
foot.
doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Let's keep going. I'm sure it's just a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here. Smells like leather and sweat. If it says citrus, fortress, the rest is worn off.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There's no collars on the
You're
barbell.
right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard just removed the collars? It should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
Worn out wall bars, they look unsafe. Yeah, I'm not going to lift it. I had an 8% chance to lift it without it being a hazard. This hallway is blocked by old window panes and debris. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals deep in the dark stuff are mounted. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. We'll take all of that. A naked mannequin, torso strange and yellow in colour. Ooh.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These live, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of Welkins. You make out autumnal candle Welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent Welkins with organs shining under their skin. And even ether Welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. You should adopt one of those Welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a Welkin. One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the Welkin. This is important.
It's Vara Hamiri, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time is going to drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for them.
Who are these creatures? Who drew them? Are they real? I have so many questions.
This looks like concept art for a project. It's not really real.
Whisper. One of them is the Welkin supremacists.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too.
Really then nods at the Wilkins' facial hair. Well, it's been educational. Let's move on from the Wilkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
Inspect the
The
photos.
photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Keep reading. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Lieutenant looks at the frigid ice fields of
A
nothingness.
note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details."
Okay, let's inspect the notes.
Handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Okay. Wow, and the door. I'll go back around there and have a quick look at things before I continue. But where are the clothes it used to display? Blue velvets of touch, moth-bitten. Production schedule for the inventory. Steel rotary blades with slipstream logo. Skids the slipstream printed on a laminated top layer. Shot the ball and a cube. Okay. Okay, I need a radio computer to read it.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Cajun mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on, how do I know what Cajun mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
So are we dealing with some kind of medicine here?
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwaves. These things don't come cheap.
Wait, who's the games master?
Someone very important. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
If it's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Luindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Imara. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
This looks like it'll be one of the 6.
It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious the project became.
The lieutenant leans closer, his fingers tracing the mad and real Zuba. The cost of the airwave alone must have been huge.
Exactly. This schedule, I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
He nods at the calendar on the chalkboard, wiping his marker-stained fingers clean against his jacket. What else? Squint at the lines.
It's just lines of marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Scribbled across the notebook, develops of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Okay, we've come outside. Oh, I need some help. Switches, I only have one. Morale point.
A terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door.
Crack open the
A
door.
gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim. It's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hands, his face bathed in the harsh light of an open fridge
Let's
door.
take a look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
There's over one of the ice cream wrappers in
A
there.
friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
What is this giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
The lieutenant reaches out for rappers who studs the night. So they tried to sell ice creams from this hyper carnivore,
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice.
says the
What
lieutenant.
is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The lieutenant points to a red, snaky cable running from the
The
fridge.
fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Close the door, leave. Okay, let's check the note. Where is it? Interactive.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
The lieutenant leans close to read the crumpled note over your shoulder. Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
I wonder who wrote this note.
Someone who owns a radio computer? My guess is as good as yours, officer.
Which is to say, not very good.
Remind me again, what's a filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
It's like the production schedule I found. Only this one's an off-site copy.
Who's the illiterate ginger kid?
Really? You don't have a single guess?
The lieutenant looks at you, the corner of his mouth curls and smell green. You mean Kuno.
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter.
Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be?
I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Put no away. Why did you just have a thought then? There. The wind howls in through the coal chute here.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Okay, what is this thing? Is it a furnace?
Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney.
He opens the door and gingerly peeks
No one has
inside.
used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Look inside the
It's
furnace.
dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What are you doing?
Lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway in the furnace. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
Smear your hands
A
with
lush
coal.
layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid.
Let's try to yell hello.
You muster all your strength and yell. Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry croak. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. You seem to have made no impression on whatever's up there. Then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there.
Maybe you should let your voice rest, officer. Try again later.
Kick it with your
The
foot.
hollow ring echoes Your toe hurts. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths.
So the kick
A chatter
helps
of
me
tiny
do it.
voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? We can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
you hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
The wall's collapsed is inaccessible now. Okay, this might be just defrost and unplugged. Flashlight casts strange show the hidden doorway here. There's this auto walking feature. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the pipe and they look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Shine look, there's a hole in the wall, shine a light in the hidden compartment.
There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the wall.
Okay.
Do you want to take a look?
Okay, I do. Look
Your
inside.
hand reaches deep into darkness and spiderwebs, rummaging around. You find rusty rifles hidden away.
Inspect the
Most of
rifles.
them are rusty and inoperable, like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock, in better cosmetic order than the others.
This one looks nice. Take the rifle.
That's a rare sight. It seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way.
What does this mean, a rifle
It
here?
means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Where are we? Look around the secret room.
Seems like an old bunker from the revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache.
Okay, anything else in this room? Nope. Oh, there's another ice cream maker. A frozen ice cream that's still running. Okay.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Try to crack open the
You
lid.
slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Equip the pry bar by going to the Tools tab in your inventory.
Yep, I'm aware of how to do it. There's the rifle.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Okay, I ain't doing it with that one.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Unplug black
Something
cable.
close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I'm unplugged it. I do things without
The
reason.
lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has one cable missing. This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
That's why I did it. Insane mesh tank top. We gotta look at that in our clothing. I'd be better off that. I got a real a -2 to my 7 there. What's causing that at the moment? These trousers, I reckon they're no, not tied in shoes. I ain't got the glasses yet, and we got no keys. Oh, there's stairs there. Window, people's feet shuffling by on the streets. At this point, I'm looking for money to spend the night in that room. I ain't got much time left. Well, I'm gonna end my thing here before I step through into that next room and find out who those people are, because the conversations in this game aren't fast. So as usual, if you've watched this, thank you very much, and I'll catch you guys again later. Bye.